afternoon, welcome back to the channel, and we're back with this month's YouTuber collaboration. You'll see in this corner maybe a rotation of all the channels that are taking part, so please go and check out their videos, check out their channels, and like ours, please give it a like and a subscribe just so you can be kept informed of all the other videos that are coming along. So today we're talking about gadgets, and predominantly the gadgets that you really can't get away without if you've got a caravan. And we're going to start first of all with the outside and then work our way to the inside. So as we know, number one, as we know, when you're going out on a trip, we need to check the wheel nuts, nose weights, all the general stuff, and the tyres. So this is just the one we've got, but an electronic tyre inflator is an absolute must. We can't get anywhere near at the petrol stations to check both tyres on the caravan, so it's dead easy just to be able to get the car close enough. Nice long lead. We've got one with a 4 metre lead on, which is great because we can do both sides of the caravan from one socket inside if we wanted to, and you know, it means you can check them every single trip. So if it's been stood for a while, you're not going to have any problems with knowing when you set off down the road your tyres are the right pressure. That's going to save you fuel, but it also means less chance for blowout. And while you're checking the tyres, checking the tyre pressures, you're also checking the tyres at the same time. So it's just one of those things great to get in the habit of doing for every single trip. But a tyre inflator is the first gadget that every caravaner must have. The second one really isn't so much a gadget as an aid for old people like me, or people who just don't really want to wind the steadies. So a cordless drill and a steady wrench. So gadget number two, this really is a lifesaver. If you're arriving on site, especially if it's wet, you're not going to be leaning down and kneeling down wanting to get underneath to see where the steadies are. This is an extra long length, so you can just put that on the steady, press the button, off it goes. I've actually got where a torque on this, and I've just got it on the normal screwdriver setting and set the torque so that just as the steadies hit the floor, the torque kicks in, and it means that the steady is then down and it's going to support the caravan. Even better, when you're raising it, it means you're not going to over tighten it, but it is going to be firm against the caravan before you set off. So yeah, that's an absolute must. One thing we never leave home without is the drill and the steady wrench. Gadget number two. The third gadget, moving inside, is that we're kind of in an age where everything seems to be rechargeable, and just about everything is USB-C. So we've invested in three little items. The first one is a 240 volt USB charging hub. If we're on a hookup site, this enables us to charge 5 devices all at once. Absolutely ideal. What do they cost? This one I think was about £10. Nothing special, but it certainly does the job. Cracking little gadget for not a lot of money. Good old Amazon. And along with that, it was something I saw in Halfords, but it's handy for when we're off grid. And the reason being, what it allows us to do is to turn a single 12 volt socket into 3 additionals, plus we get 2 USB ports on the side and 2 including a fast charging port on the other side. I think this was about £15 or £16. It wasn't a great deal of money, but it's been absolutely fantastic when we're off grid. It means we can run the 12 volt TV, but we can also charge cameras, phones, tablets, things like that. Proper little device. And just really to add to that, third little USB thing is these little plug things that just fit into the cigarette lighter socket. We're lucky enough that we've got two in the caravan. We've got one in the front where we plug in the TV, and that's where we plug this thing in. So we've just got a TV in one. It's got its own on-off switch. Thankfully as well, it also has a voltmeter on the end and an on-off switch. So if we're going out and we've got the TV plugged in, it's on standby, we can just press that, it just turns the whole lot off. And anything else that just happens to be pulled into this unit, and we get the voltage of what's in the battery as well from a little digital screen on here. But moving on, we've got another socket in the bedroom to mount a TV in the bedroom, and because we don't have any USBs at that end of the caravan, we just plug in these little plug things. I think this was about less than £10 anyway. It just enables us at night just to charge the telephones. We just plug it in there. Cracking little gadget. That's gadget number 3. Gadget number 4, and this doesn't matter what site you go to, rechargeable torches. Both of these are USB. They take about an hour to charge, and they have a nice long light as well as a little LED light that can be set to flash on the end. These are work light, and I'm pretty sure we got them from either Aldi or Lidl. But again, because they're USB and rechargeable, we've got them in the caravan. If we need to go out at night, well, we do have both an awning light over the door and one on the offside, and a locker box light. But if you need to mess about in the locker box or one of the outside places, it's just nice to have a work light you can put on that you know has been charged, because it's USB rechargeable, and it's magnetic as well. So I can just stick that to something, or put a little bit of rope or something, hang it up, or whatever you want to do with these things. But a good USB light is a cracking little gadget to have. We have one each, God knows why, we just bought 2. So that's gadget number 4. Right, last but not least is gadget number 5, and it's not really a gadget as such, it's more an absolute little essential aid that really does help when you're out on site. So if you're like us and you've got a small TV, the thing you need to do is to set that aerial up. And what we used to do was we used to just look at all the other caravans round about, or look at a farmhouse and see the general direction the aerial was pointing in and adjust the aerial accordingly. But sometimes you get to a quite weak, low signal area, and you need something a bit more precise than just generally that direction will do the job. So I found an app. I don't know if it's available for iPhone, but it certainly is for Android, and it's called UK Aerial Alignment. Now I don't know if you can actually see that on there, and you can see you've got a little picture of an aerial there, and it basically points, it asks for your location, and it uses the GPS and the compass in your phone, so that if you rotate your phone, it points to where the aerial is on on your caravan, where it needs to point. It's an absolutely fantastic app. It just really does do the job. So it doesn't matter which way you point your phone, as long as it's fairly sort of flattish level, that will actually pick up the aerial and say that's the direction you need to point in. So that's a great little tool. It's called UK Aerial Alignment. It's available on Google Play Store. So it's a great little thing, because Ali loves her TV, especially at night. So we downloaded this little app. We haven't found it doesn't work anywhere yet. I'm not saying it works everywhere, but certainly we haven't found anywhere where it doesn't work. Great little thing. So there you are. That's our 5 absolute must-have gadgets if you're away in a caravan. Like I said, this is part of a YouTuber collaboration, so please go and view all those channels over there, see what the gadgets they've got. There may be some great stuff. In fact, I'm sure there will be some great stuff, because some of these YouTubers travel throughout the UK and Europe, so there'll be some stuff that will be applicable for over there, I am sure. So that's it for this month's edition of our YouTuber collaboration. Thanks very much for watching. please like and subscribe the video, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. So you take care, you stay safe, and see you later. Ta-da.